Keeping everyone safe. Okay, tiptoes again. Ooh.
He's
How dare you?
He's on patrol. Oh.
Let's do it. I'm not even hungry, so it's the perfect time to answer this question.
I want it.
I won't be
I am
tempted.
hungry. I haven't eaten yet.
She orders
mine is Nacho Bel Grande with one or two sometimes. The Doritos Locos Tacos, the spicy one or the regular nacho cheese, and then I put the hot sauce on it. That's my go-to.
Nachos Bel Grande, one beef chalupa, also with hot sauce. On everything.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying Jake.
Jake Chams?
Where are you?
I don't see.
Show yourself.
Show yourself.
Show yourself. I really don't see him. You've been.
I think it would only
Jake.
show us if he said something.
No, people are saying hi, Jake. I don't see Jake.
Yeah,
Is
I
Jake
don't
in
know.
here? Jake. Show yourself.
Is it a different Jake?
Sorry.
Ooh, that's good. We're one of each.
Ooh.
Oh!
Hi! I love you so
I
much.
love you. Be here.
I'm a Pilates
Yoga.
girl.
We're 1 and 1, a house divided.
Yeah. Love them. I've tried yoga and I can't get into it, but that also could just mean it wasn't like my time, and I should probably try it again. But I do love Pilates as my go-to.
Yoga's my work now,
That's
so it's
like
just it.
that's
it.
not a question for her.
Yeah.
But you have and you've tried Pilates and you didn't love it. But I think if you tried it with Tracy, you would like it. So
who is Tracy?
My Tracy. So yeah, we gotta try that out one day.
Yeah, I've only tried it once. I'll admit.
And C and I've only tried yoga twice, but it was same person. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Purposely not going to answer. Just kidding. My gosh, there's a lot. Every time we open this box of questions, we can't see anything you guys are saying.
I know.
So for a brief moment right now.
Do I like sushi? Yes.
We love sushi. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
You saw Sarah's go-to dance move when she did the shaker,
Okay,
by the way.
I'm gonna just keep out of that. There's a lot of repeating questions, and I think you guys you can ask them on here. It's hard because if we open that, you guys just go away. Ooh. I think Cinnamon might be my favorite song from Petals. For the person that just asked.
What's mine? It's that 80s workout jam.
I have to see a list. I can't name you songs of Brendan's, let alone my friends or any other one. I'm really bad at song names.
Oh, can I say another underrated artist? You all need to listen to new music by Rebecca Black.
And
Highly recommend.
And Haley Kyogo.
Oh yeah, she just came up. Over Yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. On
Sugar on the
Petals for
Rim.
Armor. Is it?
Guys, the
Copyright
whole album
infringement?
is so good. I can't even.
Jake.
Thanks, Drake.
Will you make us an intro?
Oh my god. Yeah. Yes, please.
The Sarah and Kayla Show.
Okay.
Hi,
who else?
Michelle, if you're in here still.
We used to watch American Horror Story. You guys have
Oh, I
watched
love it. I love most
I like
things
the
Ryan
early
Murphy.
ones. They were so scary, and then I fell off of it. I don't like scary stuff though. Brendan falls asleep to horror films.
Truly.
And you guys have been watching so many lately.
I know, it's
I
really
was
weird,
wondering
actually.
where that came from for you because I didn't think you liked scary stuff like me.
Well, scary movies used to be my favorite. And then I think I went through a period of life where I was like, I don't need that energy around. And I'm always watching a movie at night, and I don't know. But yeah, weirdly, and I can't explain why, but for the last 2 weeks or so, I've been requesting scary movies. Haunting of Hill House, I did watch. You watched that too, right? The show?
I don't know what that is.
So good. But yeah, it's weird.
But
Weird, but I'm back.
Does anyone know what that's from? But name what show that is.
Kayla does have a podcast. Yoga to Cope. Go check it out. Subscribe, please.
Should we, do we want to sit?
Oh, yeah. We're going to flip.
We're going to attempt changing scenery. We'll see how that...
We're going to just do a nice turn. Here we go.
Oh, that makes sense. Who knows what they're seeing right now? It's an empty... Oh, my messy couch.
Any wandering.
And my messy couch.
We moved to a second location. It's never good.
Okay. I'm gonna scooch real close.
Oh, yeah.
Real close. Okay.
Yeah, Yoga to Cope people. I love that.
I swear to God, I'm choking on my drink. It's not the Rona.
How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, thank you.
I've not seen that show, I will say.
Miss. It is so good. It's
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen
Me
a
neither,
lot.
but I love Andy Samberg.
I feel it's a joke with us that I haven't seen anything.
Have you guys want to know what my favorite movie has been all quarantine? Like, what that just came out, I mean, during quarantine? Oh my God. Look at her. She's so weird. You're so jealous right now.
Look, can't.
Do you guys see her? No, don't jump.
You
Please
can't.
don't.
You can sit right there.
Look, if I touch her, she runs away.
Bye.
Okay, wait. So my favorite movie so far that has come out during quarantine is Palm Springs with Andy Samberg.
Ooh.
And the girl is from, I don't know her name, but she's in How I Met Your Mother.
And Kirsty, our friend that we said hi to earlier, did the costumes for that movie.
Yes. Very cool. That movie is so good. Like, if you haven't seen it yet, you have to watch it.
It's like a new age Groundhog's Day. And it's really funny.
Someone just said they're jealous that I'm in a sweater. It's actually very hot outside. I'm
hot.
In the house, I just always have it on. I don't know. Brendan always thinks I'm crazy too.
Someone asked about defunding. I would talk about that. I assume you're talking about defunding the police.
Yeah, they're saying, abolish or defund.
Yeah, I don't think that they're the same thing, and I think that's a common misconception. Defunding the police is not the same thing as getting rid of it. I really do think, and I don't know everything about it, so I'll just speak to what I feel based on what I know, but I do think that police officers have a lot of jobs that they're not trained at all for. Mm-hmm. And it would make them better at their jobs and probably happier just humans in the world if they just did the jobs that they're trained for. It'd be like if I brought Sarah to, like, this is so different, but it's a stupid example, to, like, help me lead one of my yoga retreats when she doesn't do yoga and has never trained in yoga and has never led a yoga retreat. And then I just expected her to, like, be able to handle all the situations that come with that. Like, people who call the police for, like, mental health issues, for example, you just don't need an armed police officer coming to handle that most of the time. Someone else could be called, but 911,
someone's life is in
totally
jeopardy.
But 911 is such an easy number. Like, I've seen the list go around of, like, different numbers, different crisis hotlines. But when something's happening, you just think, I don't know, 911, and that's what you call. I think that there needs to be more diversification of, like, who's answering what calls, and those calls need to be easier to make to other people.
Yeah.
Like, it's just something we all have to learn to do differently. But also, everyone has to be on board for that. So, yeah, that's what I think.
I know someone that needed assistance, like needed, like, mental assistance. And a police officer showed up. And then it was like, you have no business. Like, I needed an EMT. I needed someone to come and evaluate me.
Not handcuffs or a gun.
Yeah.
There's a time and place, and I think they're called to a lot of time and places that they're not actually needed. But then they're there, so they have to do something, so they do get involved, and, you know, they're not trained for all of those things. That's my thought.
Yeah.
And I know that it's touchy, but...
Also, I don't feel, like, entirely comfortable talking about any of this stuff, really, but that's why I've been in my allyship, like, my learning and unlearning process. I've been, like, trying to, I just got an alert about COVID, so that's fun.
So timely.
I've been trying to amplify everyone else that I have newly followed which I have so many. I should post a list of people that I recommend following. But yeah, I've been trying to repost there. I really have a tickle in my throat.
Let it go.
It sounds so scary because of COVID, and I just got that alert. I had to get it out. I'm so sorry. That was a crazy tickle. But yeah, so that's my main point is I don't personally want to speak about something that I don't feel like I fully have, not the right, but like I don't have full knowledge of.
Yeah.
I'm not like fully comfortable speaking on it like this. But yeah, I wanna amplify, and I hope it's been shown that we've been doing that. You're better about speaking up about stuff, but I don't want to stumble over my words. But it's been a process, and it's been grueling, and I've like, it sounds
really
selfish.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, it sounds selfish, but I've had to take like breaks in between because it's really emotional and it's a lot. But
I would say
that's
that's
not about me.
selfish.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like,
I know it.
not about me right now. But yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed and been able to like follow people through us reposting.
I mean, because social media even is like, my feed. I kept the number of people I followed so small just because it kept me off of social media, because I would go to like refresh my feed and only like 2 new things came up. So I'm on Instagram for 4 minutes. And then in the last few months, like my feed has been so diversified, and I don't just mean following more Black people or Black related organizations or Black Lives Matter, but just following stuff, just other people, other organizations, things in the arts, things in retail, that before I was just like, oh, I don't want to like have my feed be so full every time. And now it's like, I do have to give myself breaks, which I think everyone should, and I'm happy when people do. I do understand the feeling selfish, but like I guess I dedicate time to go online, sometimes too much, and just like scroll and like be there and be in it, because that is where I'm getting a lot of my information.
Oh yeah.
And you just have to filter through.
A lot of scrolling and a lot of clicking through.
Fact checking. Foggy.
Yes, like my friend Brianna just said, keeping the conversation active is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw
Also, hi.
my friend Brian. Hold on, what did she say? Brian said, oh, sorry, Brian, I lost your question. I think you had, I think I saw you had, I can't find it now, but I think you had asked what the importance of using our platform is, like, and for me, I think I quite enjoy seeing people that I respect and follow, seeing how they have handled this, and they're like I get nervous talking about any of this stuff. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. But no, I like to see how people I admire think about everything, because I don't want to just follow someone blindly because I think they're cool, and then they like have a really shitty outlook on life, and then it's like, well, unfollow, which I have unfollowed actually a few people, so
there's been following and unfollowing happening.
Yeah, a lot of,
I'll say, at first I was very like, it just felt kind of stupid and pointless to post. Like, I used to post a lot of like my garden and food that I would make and like products that I love, and then for a while there it was like, no, there's not the time for that. And then I think I have lately started doing both, and only what feels comfortable for me. And each time I think about like, do I actually want to post this or no? And what it's really come down to for me in starting to pepper in my own stuff again is like, that's just what real life is going to have to be if it's going to be sustainable. I use Instagram as a tool for my work so much that I can't just completely shift, although it was fine to do for a while. But what's going to make it sustainable for me is to do both, and to not feel like I have to do one or the other, because then I have to choose my work. But I can choose to do both, which is a beautiful thing. So I've thought a lot lately, like I'll post like 2 things about like voting, and then like the new kombucha that I just made that I'm trying for the first time, and then something about the president, and then something about Black Lives Matter, and then a swipe up for a petition, and then the dinner that I made. And it kind of feels like whiplash, but like that's what life feels like right now. That's just real. And I feel like that feels authentic to me. That's what my mind is right now, is just back and forth, back and forth. And that's going to be sustainable for me. So that's how I've been trying to use my platform, to still share the things that are making me happy and that I am doing at home and like me, because I love doing that, but also continuing and not lessening at all how much I'm sharing stuff about politics and stuff about Black Lives Matter.
Also want it to feel authentic. I think you had said that too. But like, and not, I've seen, I hate the like, there's so much talk of like performative, and we don't want that. That's not what we're trying to do.
It's not helpful.
No, it's not what we're trying to do. And like, I know this, we've talked about this a lot. There's a lot of talk about what you're putting out onto our, like, on our social medias versus like what we're doing behind closed doors. And that's what I hope people keep that in mind, that if they're seeing someone not posting as much as they would hope that they would be posting, if it's someone that you know just doesn't post ever in general, like, please know that they could be reading more books than you could possibly imagine, doing their work and like and educating themselves and unlearning stuff in their own time. And I hope people don't think that people have to be posting online constantly
in order to be doing the work.
Yeah.
Like, I posted all the stories every day all the time before, so it makes sense that I'm still posting a lot. But like, there are friends of mine who never post to social media ever, so I'm not looking to them right now like, why aren't you posting?
Yeah.
It's like, we're all doing this in our own ways, and me bullying someone into reading a book I think they should read isn't going to make them read a book.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's a good point. Brianna said, normalize calling someone out for their performative act. Oh my God, the word activism. Would not come out.
Yeah. And maybe not related to that, but normalize being called out, and instead of getting defensive right away, like taking that in and figuring out how you really feel about it and responding.
That's so crazy. Sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you, but they can see now. So we talked about this. You guys remember, this is so off topic, I'm sorry, but do you remember when I was doing the lives at the beginning of quarantine, and then all of a sudden it would just shut off on us? It just came up with a 2 minutes remaining, like, countdown at the top, and I saw someone post like 2 minutes remaining. I was like,
we'll just make another drink and come right back.
Counting down now. Whew, okay. Anyways, yeah, as soon as this ends, we'll restart it. But yeah, I hope that all made sense and is respectful. Alyssa, you'll tell me.
Yeah. 1 minute. It doesn't even matter because we'll be right back.
Oh, my dog is being... Look at her. She's so fun.
So needy.
Ugh, look at her.
What a sweetie.
I will say that is something that I am working on personally big time, is I get offended so easily if I read something that like triggers me, or someone says something to me in person even, and like someone I love and live with. I'll be like, I'm so quick to get like defensive, and I am working on that, because like I just want to I want to learn from my mistake, obviously. So my new outlook is like, if someone is trying to correct me, and hopefully they're not doing it in a really mean way, but if someone's trying to correct me, I'm trying to take it in and then learn from it.
We'll be right back.
And it's gonna